Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I garden in Georgia, Zone 8A, where I do gardening related videos. For today's video, I want to highlight a few flowering shrubs or evergreen shrubs that is the backbone of the garden. When all the beautiful flowers are gone, when all the coneflowers and all the roses and all the Russian sage and the phlox and the bee balm and all those beautiful perennials are gone, we need something to keep the garden going, and that is the backbone of the garden, which are flowering shrubs or evergreen shrubs. I want to take some time to highlight some of these because now is a good time to be thinking about that. When everything is gone, you still want to have something in your garden. So let's check it out. First up, we have the olive martini iliacnus. This is from the folks at the Southern Living Plant Collection. I have this guy in my yard. I have at least 6 of them. Now, when I bought them, I was under the impression that they grew faster than what I read, but it could be the fact that I have really bad clay, but it's still doing great. You know, I bought it really small in a 2-gallon, and it's probably like 3 times the size of it that I bought it. It looks really nice. What I like about this guy is that the fact is it's evergreen and it is variegated, and also when it starts out, there's the really nice new foliage. It's a nice gray, silvery, kind of color, and it looks really nice. I really like it. Although it's not growing as fast as I'd like it to grow, I still like it, right? Now, what I do notice about it, it doesn't grow uniformed. Like for some reason, this part of the plant will be this size, and then you have a shoot that goes up this way or a shoot that goes up that way. But either way, I still love the plant. Now, I heard that it flowers, but mine hasn't flowered. And I also heard that the flowers are really small and insignificant. You kind of have to look to find them, but I've never seen them flower. But I do love the olive martini iliacnus. It grows 10 to 15 feet tall, guys. And it is hardy from zone 6 to 9. Let me know if you have this guy in your yard. Next up, we have the beautiful cleyera. This is Bigfoot. They also have another one called Bronze Beauty. These guys here are hardy from zone 7, and they are usually $26.98. And though they don't really bloom, they look really nice as a backdrop for a hedge. They look really nice between you and your neighbor, and they just look really nice in green. When the new foliage comes out, they have this really nice bronzy brown color. I'm a big fan. One of my favorite shrubs, this is a shade shrub, guys. This guy likes the shade. I love it. Now, they have it in the sun here at Lowe's, and it seems to be doing fine because they're keeping up with the watering. One of the reasons why a plant that likes shade ends up in the sun and gets burned is because the moisture is not being kept in the roots. So it looks like they are actually keeping this guy nice and watered, or else he would have been really crispy. And you can see signs of actually getting burnt up a little bit here, right? But it is a shade plant, right? I love this guy because nothing else looks like this. This is the beautiful Florida Sunshine Elysium. It is hardy from zone 7 to 9, and it grows 5 feet tall by 3 feet wide. Next up, they have Distylium. This is a cinnamon girl Distylium, guys. Hardy from zone 7 to 9 and grows 2 to 3 feet tall. I am a big fan of Distylium, and again, although it's not known for blooms or anything, it's an evergreen, and it has really nice new foliage. Really nice cinnamon color when the new foliage is coming out. Really like these. Now, they're not tall, so if you have a space where you need something like maybe under your windowsill or something, they would work perfect. I will always recommend Encore azaleas because they're evergreen. They flower, they do good in clay, and they do good in the south. So this will definitely be on the list for something that you can actually have when everything else is gone to sleep. Now, the Encore azaleas are the ones that bloom 3 times a year, and they have names like autumn something. So for example, you'll have autumn royalty, autumn twist, autumn ivory, autumn lily, autumn sangria, autumn carnation, autumn everything. Looks really nice and does really well in my garden here in Georgia. Next up, we have the Ebbings Silverberry. I'm always wondering why this guy is so cheap. It's only $19.98. I love the fact that it has these really nice silver foliage, right? And it's only $19.98. It's a full sun shrub that is hardy from zone 7 and grows up to 10 feet tall. So again, if you're looking for something as a hedge between you and your neighbor, something as a specimen plant, this guy would be really, really nice. I will always recommend the dwarf Burford holly because I have it in my yard. It does well, it performs well, it's growing really nicely, and it helps out the birds because it has the red berries in the fall. I am a fan, guys. $22.98 for the dwarf Burford holly. Now, this guy requires full sun. It is hardy to zone 6 and it grows 6 feet tall or more. It's a dwarf. Now, if it's a 6 feet tall guy and it's a dwarf, can you imagine what the main plant? Because, I mean, I've seen these guys all over the place. Not the dwarf one, the huge one that can go over 25 feet tall. But I like the fact that they have these really nice glossy leaves. And of course, in the fall, they're going to have the red berries, right? So this will definitely stand out in your garden. I have them on my slope garden. I have them in the backyard. I have them in a container. And every last one of them do really, really great. Next up, we have the lemon lime Nandina. This guy here is a part shade plant for $24.98 that grows 3 to 4 feet tall. I really, really like this plant. It's hardy from zone 6 to 10. Now, I struggled with it the first couple of years, and I've actually killed off 2 of them already, right? Because I put them in the ground. I kept putting them in the ground, and I kept doing what I was supposed to do, and it just never worked out. And then I put it in a container, and now it's thriving. So I have this, and I also have the Obsession Nandina, which weirdly my store doesn't have because they always seem to have it, but I guess people have been buying them up. But the lemon lime, I love it because it looks like this really nice lemon limey new foliage. The entire plant is an evergreen that doesn't really bloom. I have it on my foundation, not on a foundation itself, but I have it right there when you walk up to my door. I'm a big, big fan, and I'm glad I didn't give up on it because I would be really missing out on these really nice lemon new foliage. One of my favorites is the Sunshine Ligustrum. You guys know I talk about it all the time because it does so well. It looks exactly like this in my garden, guys. $12.98 from the folks at Southern Living Plant Collection, guys. It's hardy from zone 6 to 10 and grows 3 to 6 feet tall. I have them all over my yard and they all are doing great. They respond really, really well to pruning. And also, you know, when things have gone to sleep, all the flowers are gone, what is it to look at this really nice yellowy greeny flower? Imagine this guy here in your garden giving life in the middle of December when it is either snowing or it's bone cold. Next up, we have the Loropetalum. This particular one here is the red diamond, right? And what I love about these is that it is purple, it's evergreen, and it has these really nice pinky red flowers in the cooler season. So you'll see these guys bloom in late spring and then in the autumn, right? Mine bloom the same way, but when it gets really, really hot in Georgia, they kind of shut down, they wait for it to cool down, and then they bloom again. This guy here is hardy from zone 7 to 10 and grows up to 3 feet tall. Now, they have different types of Loropetalum, and apparently people have been buying them here because usually I have way more to show you, but I'm so glad I was able to catch one of them. The Loropetalum, also known as the Chinese fringe flower, it's a beauty. Finally, we have the kaleidoscope abelia. A big fan. I have it in my yard and it looks exactly like that in my yard. I love them because the bees love them, the hummingbirds love them, and the butterflies love them. And they just have this really nice, colorful foliage, hence the name kaleidoscope. Now, this guy here's an evergreen for me here in Georgia, and it grows 2 to 3 feet tall by 3 to 4 feet wide. Hardy from zone 6 to 9, guys. Let me know if you have this guy. Now, this guy is not only evergreen, so it flowers, so it definitely checks both boxes for your garden in the winter. All right, guys, that is pretty much it. Those are just my recommendations based on my experience with them, right? So let me know if you have any of these and how they do in your yard. Please like, please share, and please subscribe. Remember, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted on all my new videos. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.